Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Sevastopol Crimea attacked again in this time by a drone, and the drone was successfully shot down. Now I don't know if that was a Ukrainian drone or it was a Russian drone, so they can shut it down. Things like this happen, so they gain the trust and the confidence of the population. See, our defense systems are working, and you send your own drone over there. Anyway, you think I'm crazy? Well, experience and knowledge tell me that those things occurred not with drones but with other stuff like that. And one of the example that I lived through to a certain extent was the so-called Romanian Revolution in 1989, when they were purposely sent to a certain location and then commanded here to destroy it and give the wrong information so they can destroy those, so they can claim certain actions in the future. So I direct you to go over there, but I tell you, hey, I said, you go with your unit over there. You have to do something and a mission. When these guys leave, I tell the other guys, hey guys, some terrorists are coming towards you. Be careful. When these guys come, boom. Oh my God, full of terrorists here. We killed another, and they report back to the office. We killed some more terrorists, that's the proof. Yeah, but I sent them and I told you, but you don't know that. Only after about 30 years or 20, 30 after the whole incident. So in this case, so I lived through these kind of things, all right? And I know it's it's a normal behavior in war. So strategic move. Create this, oh my God, look at this. Why do you think the United States, for instance, invaded whatever it invaded after September 11? They invaded Saudi Arabia? No, they invaded Iraq. They had to do something. That was the thing. Yeah, but you remember the Hippocrates rule? Do no harm. So if something went bad here, don't make it worse. Well, they wanted to make it worse because they had their agenda. So this article comes from Ukrainska Pravda from August 20th, 2022. Explosions again in Sevastopol. Drone fell on the roof of Black Sea Fleet headquarters, occupiers say. Now, how can a drone come this close and you shoot it over the town? I thought that maybe you hit it, I don't know, let's say 10 kilometers, 5 kilometers, so it can't unleash its weapons. And this one was so close, you can see there's a video available with a supposed drone flying, and then you hear pop, 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 hitting it. It was like AK-47s hitting. It was not that. It was like firecrackers, but it was the defense systems right over the town. That's where you destroy it. What if it already released its whatever it had on it? And then the drone was just flying and conveniently shot exactly over that thing. Really? I have doubts. My bad. On the morning of August 20th, explosions thundered again in Sevastopol. The occupation authorities reported that a drone fell on the roof of the headquarters of the Black Sea Fleet. How did it get so far? Let's see, the drone had a big bomb on it attached, and it fell on that, and the whole town would have gone like, I don't know, I'm just saying, Hiroshima? Just kidding, you know what I mean, proportions and everything else. Sources: video on Telegram channels, including the one of the so-called governor of Sevastopol, Mikhail Razovayev, leader of the Crimean Tatar, saying that, Tatar Mejlis. And a quote from Chubarov, Rafat Chubarov, that was the leader of the Crimean Tatars. At 8:20, a powerful explosion thundered near the headquarters of Russia's Black Sea occupied city of Sevastopol. Sevastopol reported that a UAV fell on the roof of the headquarters of the Black Sea Fleet of the Russian Federation. Do you think? I don't even think the the drone was shut down. I think the drone just fell and did not failed to detonate whatever it had on it, or maybe it was a. I mean, why really? Remember, use Sevastopol. I don't know how many hundreds of thousands of people it has, but I'm assuming, and I'm making a, let's say 200,000, let's say 100,000 people. Can you imagine how many houses are over there, how many buildings, and it falls right on the one that it's kind of supposed to fall on? You know what I mean? It didn't fall on a gas station or, I don't know, on a sex shop. It fell on on the headquarters, right on the roof. That tells me I don't think it was shot down. I think it hit its kamikaze target, but it failed to detonate. Or maybe it did detonate because there were explosions, and these guys just shot at nothing. Pop, 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 pop. I don't even know, man. It's just so much BS. And then I have a quote here from Rezozayev, that's the governor of the area, right, of Sevastopol. So I am at the fleet headquarters. 20 minutes ago, a drone flew onto the roof. Unfortunately, it was not shot down. Although they opened fire from small arms over the bay, it was going low. There are no casualties. So, without even reading this, this guy even tells me that it was not shot down. It fell over there, so that means probably it failed to detonate. Ultimately, it was not shot down. Okay, details. Later, he clarified that the drone was allegedly knocked out by the air defense post on the fleet. So now he changes his mind because what he said first didn't sound good, and it was smacked. Hey, what are you doing, man? What's that? So, all right. So actually, they say they knocked it in the air. I don't think they knocked it in the air. I think it fell over there. It failed to detonate, and then they just pop, 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 nothing happened. Because the video that I watched, you see the little black drone. It's a black in the air, small. I don't know how high it is. Pop, and you hear pop, 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 pop. Okay, and it goes, and then the video somehow you don't see it anymore. So you don't see the drone bursting in flames as they claim in that video, or that it fell somewhere. You don't see it. I couldn't see it. I just see something black, and then I hear the pop, 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 and nothing else. I don't see that falling or anything happening. Yeah, so the UAV was allegedly shot down just above the headquarters of the fleet. It fell on the roof and burst into flame. And what was the purpose of all that? And yeah, so eyewitnesses released a video of a drone that attacked the headquarters of Russia's Black Sea Fleet in Sevastopol, as well as the moment of it taking fire. I'm sorry, I couldn't see that happening. According to Rezovayev, the approaches and entrances to the fleet headquarters are blocked by the police. What, for the drones? They're not gonna walk in there. So anyway, this is what happened with these guys here. The drone. I'm telling you, I remember that guy who told me when it was the war in Iraq, when that broke out, whatever, the invasion, I'm going to call it as it was, and he said, so these guys are attacking with the same weapons they attacked, I don't know, 30 years ago, 50 years ago, with those rockets and the same basic military, like tanks, airplanes, and guys with weapons, with automatic. That's how it is the same warfare. Where are those, whatever, smart bombs? And there were some rockets just hit wherever, but there's no advancement, they tell us. And that was 30 years ago, or 20 years ago, whatever that was. Oh, the first Iraq war. So now the same. You have drones flying, and these guys have S-300s, S-400s, and they don't take it down. Maybe it's not really the way these guys are telling us, with hypersonic maybe, and with laser weapons and all the whatever shields they have that nothing penetrates. And I understand the propaganda and have to sell you weapons, but so maybe that plays a role. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.